Good morning, YouTube. It's Thunder Dan back at it again. I'm out here with the Oakster. Right off the bat, guys, you can see why we're inside of the vehicle. Literally, as we walk out here, I mean, that wind is blustery and it is cold out there. Okie sat out there for a couple seconds and he's only got, a hoodie on and he was shivering already. So, when he says it's cold, it's cold.
It's cold.
Right off the bat, guys, a couple of technical difficulties. One, obviously, I'm doing an intro, with the GoPro, which I normally don't do. I used my Note 5, and I charged it up last night, but I must not have turned it off last night, so when I go to turn the phone on, dead.
He's old.
Secondly, I want to apologize for the video. It was a good video. However, at the end of the outro, the music drowned out half of that portion of the video, and I don't know if I shifted the music over when I was doing the timeline before I rendered it, or if it happened in rendering uploading into YouTube. So I apologize for both of those, guys. We're going to get on this pond, get some fishing going on, and hopefully they're biting despite the conditions out here, because I've heard a couple of people out here when it was high wind and cold, and the fish were just absolutely nuts. So hopefully that happens with us today. So Okie, I don't know if you want anything to say here, or...
No, you tell him. Tell him about your waders, Dan.
Okay, so stupid Dan, old Dan.
old.
This was supposed to be waders versus waders, but he's got waders, and I'm the idiot with the duck boots. So you can clearly know from my experience that I've never ever hunted in my whole life, so didn't get the proper equipment. So at some point in time, we're gonna have that video right there, but at least I can get beyond the trees and not be snagged up in squirrel fish like Feth did in the last episode there.
You're not going to let that man alone, are you?
Hey. So, all right, guys, we're going to knock this off. We're going to get out there. Let's get it on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get the day started. First cast. Whew. Like Thunder said earlier, it is frigid cold out today. This is ridiculous. It's just 66 degrees 3 days ago.
All right, guys, Oakster's going to start over here, and I'm going to leave him to his own devices, but I'm going to make my way down and start in the corner here and see what I can get here. Get some! Guys riding the hog down there. Yeah.
I'm only going to make a couple casts here. I'm not going to waste too much time here or battery life on a spot that this is really a shot in the dark here. So I'm just making a couple casts, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on out.
All right, right here in the corner, we're gonna start things off, starting with the kinky beaver. I don't know what kind of day we're gonna have. I've got the lizard on by Zoom, and I'm gonna try to chatterbait. I don't know how effective that's gonna be, but Oakster's gonna make his way down towards the side of the pond here, and it's a little bit murky, guys, I guess because the wind shook things up, but I'm seeing a lot of new algae coming across here, so things I think are going to pick up, because next week is going to be awesome. It's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s every single day, so this pond is definitely going to be heating up, and hopefully the fish are getting more active.
Alright, so as you guys can see, I have taken my jacket off, so let's see how long it takes Dan to be like, oh my god, look at that dummy. He's good for it. He's good for that.
Oh man, Okie's playing tough guy, man. He's out there with short sleeve shirts on. He just does not want to get that hoodie wet. Thug life out there, buddy. Thug life.
Are you a man?
Look at him, man. He's flexing the muscles out there, boy.
It's too restricting. Wearing that jacket or that hoodie is just too restricting. It keeps getting caught up in my bell and stuff. I can't use it, so I'm gonna tough it out and see what we can come up with.
Okay, Google, can you show me a picture of insanity? There it is.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start out using the chatterbait. It's the same one I used when I caught that 6-pounder last week. It's also the same one I caught when I caught my PB, 8-pound 1 ounce. This is the white chatterbait with a white swim bait on the end of it. I'm gonna beat these banks up for a little bit. This flat out here, see that? I'm gonna beat it all up out here.
One thing I noticed, like I said, it is cold, but when you lean down and you put your hands in the water is actually surprisingly warm.
There you go. There we go. Just a little. Caught it right off that shelf over there. as soon as I turned the camera off. See what happens. All right, that's a good sign though. All right, thank you, little guy. Keep going.
I knew it. I looked back and I thought I had enough clearance, but I knew it. I know he's talking crap about me, man. I could literally see him over there, his body language.
See, you guys got to see the irony, because he made fun of me last week because I had a little black lash, just a little one. He noticed because it was a smidget, like a millisecond, on the last video. So now this man has a backlash and he's squirrel hunting. He's fishing for squirrels. Look, his bait hanging up in the tree. Look at that.
Right here, guys, see it? That's right there.
Hey Dan, great catch, buddy.
This is why you shouldn't tease your friends, because karma comes back to bite you in the rear end. So, you know, I was dogging him at the last episode, and I was dogging Fef when he was here over on the left-hand side, and guess what? You saw that karma bit me right in the butt. Right there. Thanks, buddy.
That's why you shouldn't make fun of your friends. I already told you that.
But we don't know where the spawn beds are. My prediction is right where Okie is at. I think they're in that shallow area off that point right where the building's at back there, because it's super shallow there. We really haven't seen any actual visual beds from the shore, so we're just winging it here.
That's a nice one. That's a beautiful one right there, guys. That one's got some weight to it.
Oh, he's got one? Yeah, he's got one. There you go, guys. I think he's got the kinky beaver. Little one. There's still one. I told you he was going to catch one right off that point.
That one's got some weight to it. It's not a little one. He's pulling drag, so. There you go. Oh, he ain't too. Oh, he fought with some heart. Man, this little guy's got some heart right there, boy. Come on back. Hey Dan. Can't catch fish if your lure's not in the water. Just probably about a pound. Not a bad one. All right, little guy. Thank you. See you later. Keep going.
I need a big one. I need a big one in the worst way. Let's get some.
Guys, it is windy. The wind's probably picked up 20, 30 mile an hour. This is crazy.
All right, Oakster's hooked up again, right out on that point. Let's see what he's got going on.
There's a big one. Bigger, guys, I think. Yep, it's definitely bigger. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the one we came here for today, guys. This is definitely the one we came for. All right. Beautiful. Oh, I need to kick it. Quick release!
Of course, as soon as my battery died, I just happened to turn my head to the right and watched Okie had his rod bent over doubled, and he had a nice one on. And just as he went to pick the fish up with the rod, fish just popped right off. So that's got to be a horrible feeling, but that's what happens, man. Stuff like that does happen.
So, nice slow roll. So you can see that rod tip get hung up every now and then. That's the actual bait hitting the bottom. And what I'm doing, like I said earlier, I'm just keeping it above the bottom of the pond floor, okay? Just above it. And every now and then it hits a little rut and it'll dig in and it'll kick out and go on about its business.
Oh shoot, did you see that? Holy mess. Same thing again like in Smyrna. Oh my goodness gracious. That was insane, guys. I hope that came up. This wind was killing me, man. It literally, by that stick, I went right around that stick. I'm going right back out there again. That was a good, maybe 2-pounder, guys, easy. I was way out there deep. I just casted it with all my might, man, and I must have followed all the way down. Oh my God. That makes your heart sink when you see stuff like that. So, slow it down. Slow it down. I can't believe that. That fish was, had some beautiful colors on it too. Oh, here we go. There we go, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! There you go, baby. I got the same fish right back again. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get some, Thunder. Get some. I'm gonna walk out here, guys. This is hold on. Let me get my fishing rod. Get off. I'm gonna show you exactly. You saw the first time when it swiped. This is just like Smyrna, guys. See this stick right here? I just always doing, instead of jigging, I was slow rolling this kinky beaver along the bottom, and as soon as I hit that stick right there, boom, there you go. Get some, guys. Oh man, if this is my only fish today, it was definitely worth it, man, just for the hit alone. Let's get our release going on, and bear with me as I adjust my camera, and the proverbial words of our mantra, she gone. So again, it's all about establishing the pattern. Obviously, chatterbait's working right now. I just started throwing a sweet beaver out, and I'm doing exactly what Oakie's doing with the chatterbait, and that's just slow rolling it on the bottom, no jigging, and that's what made that fish strike.
You know, guys, I could probably honestly go up there and put either the sweet beaver or the kinky beaver, get one of those and put them on, and probably tear up some. But right now, I want quality, not quantity. I'm looking for that big one. I had one on earlier. You guys seen? I had one on earlier. It was real nice size. And there he is. There is one anyway. He's not very big. I can tell. There he goes. There he goes. Not bad at all. But this is like I was saying, I'm going for quantity or quality, not quantity. If anything hits this chatterbait here with this big swim bait, it's probably going to be a really decent sized fish. And when I say decent, I'm going to say probably a pound or over. No, there's little real dinks. So, but okay, well, it's a start. All right, buddy. Thank you very much. He gone.
All right, I had to slap another kinky on. That was a nice solid hit right out here. Threw way out deep, and I'm slow rolling it just like Okie does, and it snapped off. I don't know, but let's get it back out there again. I'm not going to get frustrated this time. I got to believe in what Okie tells me. But, you know, I know it's hard for me because, I mean, that's the way I was raised, by jigging your creatures. But just it's going right on the bottom, and that's what they're going for. It's just a creep. I mean, I'm barely turning this reel. All right, it's gonna be the lucky one before I go to the corner. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one, guys. Nice.
There he goes. All right. He's so funny.
Oh! Woo! Hey, get some. Get some.
Look how excited he is. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh. Yes. All right, guys. Woo! It felt like a slow pull, and I said, you know what? What the heck? I smacked him.
If he does not catch but one fish a day, this guy will put in hours of real time to catch one fish, and he's perfectly content, you know?
I'd say maybe 3 pounds, maybe, possibly 3.5. All right, okay, Google, convert 1.41 kilograms to pounds.
1.41 kilograms equals 3.109 pounds.
All right, guys, there you go. Nice 3-pounder. All right, give me a second to get this pretty fish in the water. Nice slight gold tannins on the top of it. You see it, guys? Beautiful. All right, my day is getting much better. And I'm following the credo of Okie and slow rolling it. But let's go ahead and aerate the fish. And she gone.
You guys will see me speed up the swim bait every now and then. Or, I'm sorry, the chatterbait. You'll see me speed it up because I can feel, this rod's so sensitive that I can feel when the blade is going back and forth and when it's not, just by the vibration that's on the tip of this rod. So you'll see me, I'll pull on it really hard like this, you know, just to make sure that it's still swimming true, because if it's not, then it's not going to look like what it's intended to look like.
All right, so we got 2 patterns going on. Like I said, Oaks was pretty successful out there with the chatterbait, and looks like mine right now is with oh, look, he's got one right there, little as we're speaking. Nice, about the same size as I got.
There we go, guys. There's a big one. There is a big one.
He's cheering, man. It's got to be close to 5 if he's cheering that loud.
This is that one that got off earlier. Oh yeah, I got my drag set. I am not going to let this, bad, oh wow. Holy crap, man. Oh. Get out of there, baby. There you go. So, let me reach in here. Let's see if I can weigh this thing without me dropping it. It's hard to do it when you're all by yourself out here. We are at 4.87, just shy of 5 pounds. A nice one. Very nice. Very nice. That's the one I was waiting for today. Look at that chunk. Go ahead. Here we go. And she is beep gone.
Come on, baby. Is that one right here, guys? There we go. There's another one.
All right. My boy is, look at him. My boy has come alive. All right. Good job, buddy.
Nice. Get some. It's a small one. All right. Things are picking up, guys. Things are picking up. Now, a little dink, guys, but hey, nonetheless, that's 3. Starting to build my my fish up now, trying to get close to Okie. I think he's got 70 over there. But let's get the dink back in and get that kinky beaver back out there again. She's gone. Man, that fish bolted off hard.
Warning, it's at this point in time that Oakster's best friend and fishing buddy decides not to push the record button as he lands this whopper of a fish.
This is why I hate this guy. Look at this nonsense.
We made it a competition. Who's gonna catch?
See what happens, man? Talk that smack. Bam! You get that whack. All right, here we go, guys. I'll hold it for Okie.
I'm gonna say 6.5.
All right,
Maybe 7.
We're all zeroed out, guys. Here we go. All right, she's good. Almost 6.5. The highest I saw, 6.15. Guys, again, Oakster with the big one, but tell me what you're seeing here and what's missing. That's another pound right there, guys.
Oh, my pound!
This pound is going. Look at the stomach on that thing, and boy, show us that big old gaping mouth there, Okie. Ow. So you want to say something before you let it go?
I'm the man.
Where are you going?
Give me some. All right, guys. Definitely the fish of the day, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. I love this. I love our competition.
There you go.
All right, guys. Here we go.
All right, Oakster. Great job, man.
Thank you, brother.
And she's
gone.
Yeah, yeah.